She was a single mum from humble surroundings in Dagenham, Essex. She wowed the judges with her version of What a Wonderful World during her audition for X Factor 2009.
And she's still wowing audiences with the other finalists on the X Factor live tour. But what lies ahead for the popular young woman once she returns home? Stacey Solomon joins us now to discuss being a mum, her X Factor stardom, and what she hopes life holds for her next.
But we were just talking about Michael Bublé there. Seemed like a lovely guy when you heard that you were going to do your duet, because it's the big thing, because like that final weekend at X Factor, who you do your duet with can nearly win you the competition.
Yeah. No, I was really excited. When I found out I got him, I was like, yes, because he's good looking as well. So I was like, woo!
So, and you were saying cool. He was a lovely guy.
Such a nice man, and so cool. Like, everything he does is really cool. You know you've got them sort of people that are just like, hi. And they're just really cool. He's one of those people.
It's a bit like Mark, so...
Thank you.
Well, I'm like the opposite, of course. I was just like, hiya. He's like, hey.
Did he know what to make of you?
Did he what?
Did he know what to make of you? Did he kind of...
he said something else then.
Well, no.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. I don't know. He was just really sweet. He just was like, oh, cool, let's do this. And then he was like working out things in his head about harmonies and stuff. He's like genius. And I was like, yes.
Look, the way you are there this morning, and you're so bubbly and you're so alive. I mean, that's what won the hearts of so many people in Britain. So from day one, when you walked out on that stage for your first audition, and Simon Cowell went, okay, when you sort of said, oh, I'm from Dagenham, and then you sang, and they went, we weren't expecting that. Aww. I mean, but your personality, like, you just won so many people with your personality. It was brilliant. I mean, that's not show at all. There was none of that put on.
What he's trying to ask is, have you always been goofy?
Well, I think so. I don't know. Imagine if I was really serious in real life, like, hello. Didn't talk to anyone.
But it is a very valid point. I mean, I think unquestionably, I mean, there's 3 girls in my house, right? And they were all glued to it. And they all loved you. And I'm just going, well, why do you love her? Because she's just so lovely and goofy. Oh. And it really caught people's hearts and attention. So I don't know that you can actually you couldn't put that on as an act.
No. Oh, it wouldn't last very long, would it?
No,
imagine by that week 5 I'd been like, ugh, I hate everyone.
I think the thing is that you won over a lot of girls, you won over a lot of guys and a lot of girls, and that's very hard to do, because some of the guys have all the girls voting for them. You had so many people voting for you because of who you were.
Oh, thanks.
I mean, they loved the singing and thought you had a great voice, but they really liked you.
Every time like, I go out and I meet people are so nice and so supportive, and I just think, it's then that you think, I can't believe all these people really supported me, and you get more confident. But when you're on a show with, like, amazing singers that are, like, all in competition with you, you're just like, oh no, what do I do? Like, it's a really different environment to be in, definitely, than outside. On the outside, looking in, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so lucky, and everyone was so supportive, and I can't believe I had so many people, like, really behind me. But on the show, you're just like, oh no, I'm never going to get through this week. What do I do?
I've gone over to the show every year, and I went over last year to see some of the shows, and the camaraderie between everybody is amazing. And, like, who did you get on best with? And I know you like some of the girls, obviously, but then the girls are all going.
Oh,
so, like, of the guys then, towards the end, who did you bond with?
Towards the end, well, I got on with everyone, but Jedward and Ollie were, like, my favourite people. Jedward are hilarious. Like, you wake up and you just laugh, because they're just so funny, and they're so genuinely lovely. Like, it's really hard to meet people that are so innocent. Ollie is just such a nice guy, and he's really funny as well, so I got on with him. But yeah, got on for everyone, really. Listen
to me, on a serious note, you've had a dream since you were, I don't know, since you were a child. You want to be a singer, and you have pursued this, in fairness to you, with a huge amount of focus. You're there. You're on the cusp of it now, and you have this platform. So what's next, or where do you hope it will take you? Do you want to have #1s, or do you want to be in the West End, or what?
I'd like to say I want to do everything. You know, and you just think, I want to do everything. Yeah. There's nothing in this whole business that I'd be like, oh, no. Because, like, when you want to do something so much, you just want to try every single avenue and, like, go out and just do everything and achieve everything and be really, really good at it. I just want to be like, I want to work really hard and be really successful and go for everything.
Right. But there's any, like, I mean, literally, you had your mentor in Danny then. I know when the competition finishes, they go their own way, and people, sometimes there's a bit of criticism that they've just left you. How did you get on with her as a mentor?
She was so fun and so cool. And she even, like, you know, I had a pizza named after me. She even ate my pizza and everything. She's so cool. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm eating pizza with Danny Minogue. Who does that?
Are you giving her baby tips?
Imagine. So, by the way, do you want some advice? No.
Well, I mean, that's another one of the things that was very endearing about you, was that people were looking at you and you're living your dream, but also you're doing it not just because you want, you know, it's not selfishly fulfilling your dream. You have a responsibility, and a responsibility you take very seriously, which is Zachary.
Yeah. I would never give anyone advice. I don't think you can prepare anyone or give anyone enough advice before they have a baby. But, I don't know.
But you love being a mother too, though, don't you?
Oh, I love being a mum so much. My baby's the best thing ever, and he's so sweet. Like, his personality is so cool. It sounds ridiculous at 2, but he's got the best personality you can ever possibly think of. And
we all think that about the first one, then the second one comes along and you go, Still a competition.
Stop it.
You love them all equally. You do.
Oh, I love him so much.
That was what you... We were looking at you throughout your journey in X Factor. There was one of the things that you were saying, that you wanted to put Zach through school. You wanted to, like, have something stable for him, and that was one of your big goals as well.
I think that in everything you do, so wherever you're working, in a bar, in a fish and chip shop, as a singer, everything you do, ultimately, once you've had children, it's all for them, like, everything you do. Not because, oh, I'm going to go out and I'm doing this for my son, like, oh, feel sorry for me, but because everything you do has a knock-on effect on them, and you always want the best for them, so no matter what you're doing, you're going to work as hard as you can in whatever job you're in, just to make sure that they get everything that they need, because I don't know, it just means everything, don't it?
You see, that's one of the things that struck a chord with a lot of people. I think I heard you talking, and I thought it was one of the sweetest things that you'd said, was that all I want is a little house somewhere so I can have... Because my mum's house is crowded with all Zach's stuff, and I want our own little place. You didn't say you wanted a big flash place. You didn't say you wanted fast cars. You didn't say you wanted, you know, the south of France Riviera. All I want is a little place for me and my son. And I thought, do you know what? There's a good heart. She'll be all right.
I just feel like, if you're alive, then you should be really, really happy, and you've got everything you need. You just need a stable job, and, like, you just need to be happy, and I'm so happy with him. So as long as we've got our own little thing, you can't be happier, can you? The happiest moment is when you're, like, looking at something that you've created, and it's, like, happy.
Yeah,
you can't be happier than that.
You see, that's why people loved you.
That's why people love you. Let's get back to the X Factor and the finals, and that moment when it all came to an end. What were your thoughts then?
Initially, you're like, oh, why? But
people don't realise then the hard work starts then, because you have to prepare for the tour. You've done your last night in Dublin was your 50th date.
Yeah,
of the tour.
last night.
I mean, that's a massive tour.
Oh no, well, I think it's the longest UK tour ever or something.
So how long still to go?
We got another.
You're in Dublin again tonight?
Yeah, tonight, and then we're Belfast tomorrow, and then we're in Scotland, and we finish on Sunday night.
And then there's a few bevies.
Oh yeah,
then
I'm allowed to drink. Haven't had one in weeks.
And then you're coming back. You're doing Expose Live.
Oh yeah.
And you're going to be talking to us about tanning as well, because all the secrets about who got tanned, where, and how
they all did.
Behind X Factor scenes.
Everyone has a cheeky tan.
Yeah. So Stacey's staying with us.
Can I ask you one very final personal question? And if it's true, tell me so,
dear.
right? But no, it's not. No, because I think a lot of people will want to know. Have you made enough out of this to have your little home with Zach? Will you be able to get that? If it all stopped in the morning, could you do that?
Please, no matter what, I will make sure that...
No, because I think people would like to know that you got that. Because I think they feel you would deserve it.
I think I'm close.
Good. Well, that's good.
I'm getting there.
You're working.
I'm going to work really, really hard.
I mean, is there a single or a record coming out? Or...
Nothing's confirmed about anything at the minute.
Right.
So
but the PAs are lined up for you, because I've seen that you're doing lots of PAs and stuff.
Yeah.
So they'll keep going right up to the next series of X Factor starts anyway.
OK, well, look, stay with us, please. And Stacey will.
Imagine if I was like, no. See ya.
That'd be funny, actually. Go on, say no and walk. I'd love somebody to do that. Right, Stacey will stay with us, and she's going to share some of the X Factor tanning secrets.
Now, where and how?